Most fitness advice you see online is based on bodybuilding. It's given by people who are able to train 6 to 8 times a week, they spend 2 hours in the gym, and some of them even have a lot of extra help. But if you question them about it, somehow all they take is creatine. Most of these things are not realistic for people like you and me who don't want to spend their entire life in the gym. That's why in this video, I'll explain to you how you can build an aesthetic body with a minimum of 3 workouts per week and without having to eat chicken, rice, and broccoli for the rest of your life. I'll cover 3 main areas: training, nutrition, and lifestyle. So enough yapping, let's get into it. Training-wise, I mentioned a minimum of 3 workouts per week. That's all you need. In this case, you can alternate between 2 full body workouts. You will have full body A and full body B, 2 different days. And so Monday you can do A, Wednesday you can do B, Friday you can do A, and then you alternate like that for a few weeks until you do 4 to 6 weeks of this program. And that's when it's time to change it up and build yourself a new one. Full body workouts have been getting a bad rap, especially by bodybuilders. And they say that they take too much time and this and that, but of course they take too much time. If you have to work out every single muscle group on your body, even the muscles on your fingers, and do a chest day, a finger day, an elbow day, it's gonna take a long time. That's one reason bodybuilders hate them. But if you plan them well, they actually become a lot more intense than the generic bodybuilding splits, which is the real reason why people avoid them. You compare an upper body exercise with a lower body exercise, which is going to improve your circulation because you're pumping blood up and down, and it's also going to increase the intensity of your workout because your heart rate's going to be higher and you'll be able to burn a lot more fat. For example, you can do a back squat with a lat pull down or a pull up, then a deadlift with a chest press, a shoulder press with some lunges, and that's it. 3 series, 3 to 4 sets, that should take you about 45 minutes. And after that, you can add some more arm work, some abs, or some smaller muscles you want to work on or imbalances you might have. And that takes you to 60 minutes. That is all you need. You're in, you're out. If you reach the 60-minute mark, that's your cue to get out of there. If your priority is building muscle and not so much losing fat, you could even do an upper-lower split where you train 4 times a week, so you do upper-lower, upper-lower. This allows you to get a little bit more volume in if you don't have that much time. For the rest, you can add 1 to 2 cardio sessions a week and aim for 10,000 steps a day. As always, progressive overload is a requirement to force your body to adapt and build muscle. Let's move on to nutrition. The amount of calories and macros you eat are extremely important. You cannot outtrain a bad diet. If you're not sure how many calories, carbs, and protein you should eat, you can use my free AI calculator I put in the description, which will also help you figure out your training split. Most website calculators you find online are unable to personalize these enough. For protein, 2 times your body weight in grams. This will help cell and tissue regeneration. For fats, you want to aim around 0.8 to 1 gram per kilogram of body weight for your hormonal health and especially your testosterone. The rest you can fill up with carbs. What works best for me and my clients is to find 2 to 3 staple meals that you enjoy eating so that you can stay consistent with them and that you know will get you to the amount of macros you need in your day to help you reach your goal. Once you track them once or twice in a food logging app, you know exactly that if you eat this every single day, you are guaranteed to reach your goal. And you won't even have to track them anymore. I'm more of a visual person myself, so let me show you an example of what I mean. Let's say I know I need to eat 2,000 calories and 160 grams of protein every day to lose fat. I enjoy eating Greek yogurt, chicken, rice, and feta cheese. I will use a food logging app to calculate the exact portions of these foods that will get me to 2,000 calories and 160 grams of protein. Now you have a full day of eating that you know if you eat this every day, you'll hit your goal. If you want, now you can find 2-3 different days with some different meals just to switch it up that are going to get you to the same macros. And all you have to do is alternate between those days, or do the 1 day of eating for 3 days, then go to the next one after 3 days. You just rotate these meals. You don't have to think about what to eat and when. You don't waste time and energy and all these things, and you hit your goal. This is how you make nutrition simple for you. And as soon as you stop seeing progress for 2 weeks, it will be time to reduce the calories if you're trying to lose fat, or up the calories a little bit if you want to gain weight and put on muscle. Finally, recovery. 1 to 2 cardio sessions at zone 2 intensity will be key to help your muscles recover faster, improve your endurance, and if you want to lose fat or if you want to build muscle, this will be the key differentiator for you to make progress. Cardio makes everything better. And funny enough, it's another thing bodybuilders like to shit on, because even though they might be jacked and bulky, as soon as it's time for them to climb some stairs, they suddenly turn into Darth Vader. 10,000 steps a day also contributes to what we call active recovery. By moving more, your blood flow improves. Your body is able to filter out toxins and byproducts like lactic acid from your muscles, and it's able to send more oxygen to them. That way, they're able to recover faster, you reduce soreness, and you're able to make more progress. This is how movement can help you recover faster and how cardio can help you make more gains. The important thing is that it's at a lower intensity so that you don't need extra time to recover. If you go and do hill sprints, you're gonna need a bit longer than 24 hours to recover, whereas if you do a light jog, you will be recovered within 24 hours. Now, the king of recovery is and will always be sleep. Sleep is the first piece of a big sequence of dominoes. If that one falls down, all the rest comes crumbling down. Here's how to master your sleep in 5 easy steps. 7 to 9 hours every day, maintaining a consistent wake-up time and bedtime, having a cold and dark room, avoiding mentally stimulating activities 60 minutes before bed, and avoiding big meals 2 to 3 hours before sleeping. If you implement this sleep hygiene protocol for at least 5 out of 7 days, your energy levels will double, your mood will improve and you'll feel better, and your testosterone and your growth hormone will increase, which will help you recover faster, help your body rebuild tissue, and also help you lose fat faster. These are the 3 most important areas you need to get down if you're a natural lifter. You don't need fancy supplements, you don't need premium red light therapy machines, and you don't need ultra expensive coaching. Creatine can help, and I mean real creatine, not the juice, but for the rest, it just comes down to also measuring your results every week, tracking them, making sure the right measurements are going up, the right measurements are going down, and staying consistent. If you want to learn exactly how many macros and calories you need to eat to hit your goal, you can use the AI calculator I left in the description. And if you want me to build your program, hold you accountable, and help you track your results every week to get you to your goal as fast as possible, you can book in a call with me using the link below.